Giannis. Alright. Giannis. Antetokounmpo.
Another My Team Unlimited qualifier game day is in the books, and we have 16 more bracket slots filled. And in the months leading up to the final tournament, we will be bringing you updates and introducing you to some of the qualifiers.
And remember, you could be one of them. There are 2 more game days left to qualify, so get in some practice, hop on the sticks, and maybe take some cues from other people who have qualified that are on 2K TV.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got the Cobra, Kevin Love out there with Morris. Then there's Champ, and it's Baller in at the 3. And for the Bucks, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad set of games early on, but it's important. It's just a start of your season. It is a long season, so if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 games, that is nothing over the course of a season.
Here's Champ. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Back to Love. The Cobra passes to Champ. 5 to shoot. Pass to the Cobra. From deep. Giannis grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's the Cobra. That ball, great assist by Love.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Champ. Goes up the baseline. Passes it to the Cobra. Another 3 for Cleveland. You talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Here's Champ after Drew Holiday's score. That one goes in.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Middleton outside. Allen outside, the 10-footer. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Champ. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Launches a three, and another three for Cleveland.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Holiday goes in. Another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Champ, guarded by Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Good on the bucket. 9 points for Champ.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Bucks trail by 7. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Here's Carter. Portis trying to free himself, and it's blocked. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Hill. Shot's good by Champ.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The pass to Carter. The Bucks working the ball around. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After the miss three from Bobby Portis.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. Yeah, full court, man-to-man defense here.
Floats one. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And the basket by Hill. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Champ the pass to the Cobra. Beyond the arc. Another three for Cleveland.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
They're trying to make a run for the championship.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Cleveland?
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Here's Champ. He's got 13. Pass to Morris. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And you love seeing that great.
That's a game-by-game plan. I'm a big smart.
Mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to the Cobra. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
And Champ gets the whistle that time.
Number 24.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Bucks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Carter looking around and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It'll count. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, this is out there with Baller, and it's the Cobra. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Champ, and at the point guard.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Champ after the basket by Milwaukee. Sinks the three-pointer. Champ's got 16 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Champ. He's got 16. Five on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Giannis, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And oh, the block shot crams it out of the air. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Nice shot by the Cobra.
Good stats. Good stats.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Champ. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The 15-foot.
Yeah.
And he nails the jumper. Champ's got 21.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. So it's the Cavaliers now. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
To the inside, and Morris throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Connaughton. Can they get it? 2 minutes remaining. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Baller. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Baller's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
The first one falls. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Carter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Connaughton off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Drops in the tray.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Swiped away. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Here's the Cobra. Finished off the break. The Cobra's got 21 in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Baller, that's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Looking to end the run. Tries yet again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Your forward for crew,
Coming onto the floor for your... Here's Champ. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
That's the end of the first half.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the fifth. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sharing the wing spots is Allen and Middleton.
First person.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Number 14.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yes, sir. Look at that celebration. And one with the foot zone.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me... the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday. Giannis has got 8 points.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And so it's Milwaukee now. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Allen against Love. Allen kicks to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And there's the pass to Baller. Here's the Cobra. Cleveland moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 17 points for Baller.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Champ the pass to Baller. From deep three-point range. Milwaukee with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. A 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Champs got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Cleveland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Baller. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Baller, that's good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 minutes.
Carter outside.
2 minutes.
Allen outside. And then Allen slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Baca comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton is checked in for Grayson Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
It's stolen by Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
It's stolen by Jones. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here is Hill. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Hill. Ibaka's got his first 2 points.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
It's stolen by Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Carter against Smith. Carter the pass to Portis. Now Connaughton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Carter hits them both. 32 seconds left in the third. Smith right side for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here is Hill. Pass to Portis. Over Williams. A second chance effort. Portis can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Coming out of the floor for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's stolen by Hill. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Cleveland, they've got McDaniels. Jones is out there with Williams. Then it's Smith. And it's Bradley in at the 1 spot. Here's Hill after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Pass to Connaughton. Hill against Bradley. The 10-footer. Keeps it alive. And Jones pulls it down. Ibaka's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Smith's got 15 points in just the second half. The Bucks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
Because you know why?
And Matthews kicks to Hill. Back to Matthews.
30 points.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. Shoots over Matthews. Again, the Cavaliers score. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Smith's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ibaka finds Matthews. Hill. And just miss after miss right now. And it's Jones with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going.
I want to see how much score you drop. Joey, you dropped 24. Respect for the Mamba. Yep. Maddie dropped 23. Nice. Me over here, 30-point game. Even though 9 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks. Dennis Smith Jr., 20 points for the New York Knicks.
It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here's Bradley from 3. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Bradley.
Got bad.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jones. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole.
Okay, I don't make fun of my brother, because my brother is flat, even though.
If they're allowing second chance points.
Yeah.
Now here's Portis, and he makes that one.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass Jazz can be the only way to get it
play
through.
with him all day.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Every morning after.
Smith for three. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Hill.
What?
The fast break opportunity. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Warren checked in, and it's Carter in for Pat Connaughton.
What?
Jordan Laura.
And the Bucks with possession here.
Carter.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
Oh,
but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
2 shots.
Free throw, good. Matthews. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Bradley with the bounce pass. Here's Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Carter kicks to Matthews. Carter against Bradley. The three. The shot that time, not on target. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15.
What?
To 6 run.
And what teams appreciate about Avery Bradley is how much he hustles, especially on the defensive end.
And Bradley, Richard, one of those guys that gives his team everything he has.
Yeah, and his energy is especially contagious on defense. This is a guy that takes pride in doing things on the defensive end, and he wants to shut down the other team's best player.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. That one falls.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Awesome rewind. And courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Smith. Williams trying to break.
Oh.
Free. Fouled on the shot. And picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the heart Smith plays with is incredible. You can try to stop him, but he's committed to scoring.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Williams with the block, and he gets it back. And that one drops for him. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
George Hill's checked in for Carter. Outside Hill. Passes it to Nwora.
Oh, yeah.
And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Hill. With the floater. Goes back up. Williams with the block. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter.
What? Yeah.
Smith on the wing. Jones trying to get open. Second chance shot.
But Zion. What, last season? Alexa, are the Warriors in the 10th standing? Okay. Guess where we go first tomorrow? The Boston Celtics. A rematch. Alexa, what's the standings for the Warriors? So even the Lakers and the Warriors not going to make it the playoffs. But New Orleans Pelicans, they are number one.
And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Champ.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
And stolen by Williams. Inside, here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now, here is Hill. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's Cleveland with it. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Third team foul.
That free throw good from Bradley.
Avery Bradley at the line for two.
Bobo.
Good on both. Matthews passes to Hill. It's stolen by Bradley. By himself. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Good match. I want to see this match. 3-pointer, steal, a 3-pointer again, a snatch. They're the best highlights, bro. Damn, bro, a block. Damn, bro. Oh, another steal. Dennis Smith Jr. for 3. Bang! I just shooting threes. Here's for highlights for XPPX on Joey. Damn. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up for the time. Hold on. What did we with brother, bro? see you guys in the next episode.